Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your monthly reading for May 2024. This is for Gemini and Gemini Rising, and we're going to jump right in. Gemini, we are here. You have waited 12 years for a month like this. This is going to be huge. This is going to be huge. Not only is this the best and luckiest month of 2024, this is the month that Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, good luck, prosperity, expansion, wisdom, faith, all of that good stuff moves into your sign, okay? Hasn't been here since 2012. This is going to be absolutely huge because Jupiter is going to be here for an entire year, not till the end of the year, until next year, okay, for an entire year. Huge. And now this is a month where I can't even express how hugely pivotal it's going to be for you. This is not only, okay, so the best and luckiest day of the month or of the year happens to be this month, but that's not the only reason why this is the luckiest and best month of the year. There's so many other aspects. The second best and luckiest day of the year happens to be this month as well as 5 truly unforgettable conjunctions that are happening this month. Oh my goodness, and we're moving into your birthday season, so happy birthday, Gemini. I mean, this is definitely going to be a month to remember. And you know that I'm going to talk fast because this is also a month where there's so much happening. There are so many rare, once a year aspects that just happen to be this month, and they're all golden. They're all auspicious. In fact, this is a month where you may feel like you get the golden buzzer. This is a month where wishes come true. Your wishes start coming true, where you meet your soulmate. Anything can happen. This is that type of month. It is very, very auspicious. So the biggest thing, of course, will be May 18th. Write it down in your calendar. This is when the sun conjuncts Jupiter. And the sun conjuncts Jupiter every year, but it is always the luckiest day of the month, all right? The sun conjuncting Jupiter is so powerful. Just to give you a little bit of reference, the last time the sun conjuncted Jupiter was back in April 11th, 2023. Think about what happened around that time. And just to give you a little perspective, for me personally, and it's going to be different for everybody, right? It's going to be different for everyone, but for me personally, and I'm a Gemini rising, okay, that was the week that not only did I get a promotion at my full-time job, yes, I do have a full-time job, I also got a raise that was more than I had asked for. So, wow. Things are really great when the sun conjuncts Jupiter, and we'll obviously talk about it more when we get to the weekly reading, but it's got to be really, really big. Now, the reason why this day is even more special than any other sun conjunct Jupiter, because the same day on May 18th, Venus will conjunct Uranus. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You have no idea. So a lot of things. Now this is all happening in your 12th house, by the way. So 2 things here. One, the fact that Venus is conjuncting Uranus the same day the sun is conjuncting Jupiter already increases your odds for amazing things happening, especially things that you don't expect, with Uranus being the planet of surprises and breakthroughs. Now, this is all happening in your 12th house, so there's a lot of things that could be happening behind the scenes that you're not even aware of. There's a lot of things that, the 12th house is the subconscious, it's intuition, hidden things, private things. It's really, really, really interesting what's going to happen. So you may not even know what's happening around this time, but it's going to be like, boom, like a week later, 2 weeks later, you're like, whoa, this is absolutely amazing, because everything that's happening this month, these aspects, these powerful aspects, especially the ones with Pluto, it's all like propelling you forward, okay? It's all propelling you forward. In fact, if you think about all the changes that have been happening, we had that new moon total solar eclipse. Not only that, we just came out of eclipse season, okay? Big game changer. We just came out of Jupiter conjuncting Uranus. So think of those as slingshots into this month where everything starts unfolding for you. Gemini, I'm very excited for you. I'm very excited for you. Now, another big day that I want you to pay attention to is going to be May 7th. We have the new moon in Taurus. This is not a normal, typical new moon. At this point, we have Venus, Uranus, the sun, and Jupiter in Taurus. So you see that they're all adding all this energy to this new moon, new beginnings, new cycles, new beginnings. This is huge. This is huge. And then Mercury actually moves into Taurus on the 15th. So between the 15th to the 23rd, we have 5 planets in Taurus. Again, really, really, really big. There's definitely a lot of exciting opportunities that can come around this time, especially if you are here for career. A lot of y'all may be. Saturn moved into Pisces last year, which was, in your 10th house. So career, if you're not here for career, it's fame, okay? What you're exerting all your energy into that you want to be known for. The 10th house is also public recognition, honors, achievements, social status, leadership, all of that great stuff. Now, this new moon is like basically kissing Saturn. I mean, Saturn is so harmoniously linked to this, and Saturn is in your 10th house. So, absolutely amazing. Now, another day I want you to pay attention to. I'm only giving you like the high level stuff, and it's not, and I'm telling you, there are tons of great aspects this month, but May 23rd, mark it in your calendar. If you saw my annual forecast for you, okay, the yearly forecast that I did for you, May 23rd, the full moon in Sagittarius, my favorite full moon of the entire year. Okay. This is, it blends well with you, Sagittarius being a fire sign. This is like, you could feel very adventurous around this time. There could be a lot of, feeling of freeness, especially around this full moon when things culminate, but it's such an optimistic full moon. All right. It's happening in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. Now, what's really amazing about this day, Gemini, is that not only do we have a full moon in Sagittarius, but Venus moves into your sign. Venus, the planet of love, relationships, beauty, money. Not only is that happening, Venus will be conjuncting Jupiter. Venus will be conjuncting Jupiter. Hello, that is the second best day of the year. That happens to be this month as well. And that's arguable. Some may say there's a day in June that's up here with Venus conjuncting Jupiter that I personally like. I can't decide between the two, but this is Venus and Jupiter, the two benefic planets getting together to say, what can we do to make Gemini's life really, really extraordinary? What can we do to help Gemini? This is absolutely amazing. Not only is that happening, the same day, Venus will sextile Neptune. Not only is that happening, Jupiter will sextile Neptune, all on this day. Gemini, this is big. Jupiter sextiling Neptune, we're going to talk about this later. This has not happened since 2020. It will not happen again until 2033. That is how rare this day is. That is how rare this aspect is. And remember, there are so many aspects this month that are once a year that just happen to happen in May, and really great aspects. Now, the big day, drum roll, please, is May 25th. Jupiter moves into your sign. Okay. You've waited for this. You've waited for this for 12 years. It's since 2012. So now the planet, you're basically out of all the signs, if you want to think about it, because Jupiter is luck. Sure, you can think about it that you, out of all the signs, will have the most luck this year. Okay. This is, again, absolutely amazing. Everyone's going to feel this shift, but you obviously are going to feel this the most, right, Gemini? Jupiter's moving into your sign, so just expect everything to start improving for you. And I can relate. Me being a Gemini rising, but actually in my natal chart, my birth chart, I do have Jupiter and Gemini. So I'm going through my Jupiter return. It was really crazy, but Jupiter and Gemini is really great. Just get ready for your world to expand. Get ready to get really social. A lot of mental activity with Jupiter and Gemini, just being mentally stimulated. I absolutely love this. Being very curious. Again, that curiosity did not kill the cat, by the way. It got you one step closer to everything that you've been hoping for, wishing for. I love this for you. This is just absolutely amazing. Speaking of Jupiter, does anybody else have Jupiter and Gemini in your birth chart? Oprah Winfrey has Jupiter and Gemini. Stephen Hawkins had Jupiter and Gemini. There's a lot of Thomas Edison had Jupiter and Gemini. But anyway, you're going to feel this. You're going to feel this, and we're going to talk about it later. But communication is going to be a major theme for you. You could feel that you're being on this bigger platform. I love this. This is, you're going to love this. You're going to love this. Things are finally looking up for you. But what I love about this day, the same day Venus will trine Pluto Oh my goodness. Oh my diddly days. This is huge. This is really big. This is a twice a year aspect, but this is this smoldering intensity in like relationships and creativity and money and passion. And I absolutely love this here. Absolutely love this. A lot of sexual energy here too. If you're here for that, all right. Now, just remember, Venus is in Taurus until the 23rd. Okay. So we still have Venus in Taurus for the first half of the month. And then Mars, don't forget Mars is in Aries. So, oh my goodness, all month long, Aries being your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. So feeling very driven, that ambitious energy, you're just going to feel things moving again. Not when I say forward momentum, like you are definitely going to feel a really big shift, among all the signs, like the biggest shift. So I absolutely love this for you. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's do it. So let's go ahead and get started. If you are new to my channel, after I do your spread, stick around. I break it down week by week. This is when I go through all the aspects that I want you to know. I haven't even talked about half that. I like the fact that like this sign is going to conjunct Uranus. Hello, that's amazing. We have Sun trining Pluto. We have so many great aspects happening this month that it's insane. It's insane. It's just such a lucky month too. Anyway, I do leave the key astrological dates in the description box, and definitely I break it down week by week. I pull a lot more cards, see what's going on for you. So Gemini and Gemini rising. If you want to read for your moon, your Venus, are absolutely welcome to as well. But let's go ahead. Let's get started, Gemini. Let's see what's going on for you for May 2024. Ooh, yes. Gemini. I do a traditional cult to craft spread, really does offer the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, we will pull clarifiers. Secondly, Gemini, I am so excited for you. I'm so excited for you. I'm so happy that Jupiter's moving into your side. It's going to be exceptional. And there you go. You're good. Look at this. Gemini, do you want a mic drop? I feel like, let's give you a mic drop. You're good. You're good. There's a lot of new things happening for you this month, okay? A lot of new things happening for you this month. I just want you to get out of your head. And here's the thing. Listen, all that Taurus energy I was talking about for the first half of the month, remember, it is your 12th house. If you're going to go deep, if you're going to be in your head, if you're going to be overanalyzing things, unroot things. Face a lot of those things now. But otherwise, you're absolutely good. 9 of Cups. This is a card of total, utter satisfaction. Okay? Total, utter satisfaction. I call this genie in a bottle energy. You even see him sitting here like a genie in a bottle. So yeah, wish come true. Yeah, I said that from the beginning. You've got Mars and Aries. Out of all the signs, not only Mars, you got the North Node in Aries. Remember, Aries rules your 11th house, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, but also your social network, groups you belong to, organizations you belong to. So a lot of really great emphasis there, a lot of movement there, but hello. So things are already happening for you. I absolutely love this for you. This is really, really a lot of enlightenment energy too. So you could feel a lot of that spiritual energy coming through this month. Again, the first half of the month, all that Taurus energy in your 12th house, a lot of spirituality there as well. Oh, I love this for you because boom, 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 straight to the Ace of Wands in the heart of your spread. Remember, this is not a weekly reading. This is a monthly reading. This is absolutely amazing. As you see, the leaves sprouting from the wand here, wands, your passions, even ideas, great ideas that take shape, that form, that have movement. Wands are very invigorating, very lively. These seeds, come on, they're growing. So seeds that have been planted, things are good. A lot of new things coming into your life this month, okay? Yes, a lot of new things, plural. You even see, wands are also very career related. Again, a lot of y'all may be here for career. There's been so much activity happening with you for career, okay? 10th house activities, so things that you want to be known for, things that you're passionate about. Wands are also your passions, but you're good. There's a whole world of newness waiting for you. Now, you do have the 9 of Swords in your challenge area. Okay, so interestingly, there's two things coming up. One for me, as I said earlier, well, the Nine of Swords is a Gemini card. So keep that in mind. It's in your challenge area. So there are things that, like I said, if you need to unroot them, okay? I know that's easier said than done, but you're going to have a lot of these benefic planets on your side this month. This is the month where the universe is, you know, deep down in your bones, the universe has got your back. The universe is on your side. This is that month. So you are going to be able to possibly go on a deep subconscious level, and things that may have been holding you back, a lot of maybe even like if there have been fears that you've been facing, this is the month where it's like, bye, 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 right? Did I just do in sync? I don't know. You tell me. But the other thing that was coming up for me is that it seems like it is going to happen. Okay. It seems like it is going to happen because you're getting to a place where look at your spread. Look at your entire spread. All right. You're absolutely good, but you are going to get to a place where, yeah, you're going to be like, okay, fearless. I'm fearless. Nothing can stop me. In fact, we do have, we actually kick off this month with Mars exiling Pluto. So we'll talk about that later. Okay. When I break it down, but yeah, you're going to be fine. Just remember, if you're going to be in your head, this card, it's all about taking all the swords out. Take all the swords out. They're all stacked over your head. All right. You don't want that moving into this month. So it is, remember, swords are the mental suit, thinking, logic, communication, all of that. And Mercury will still be in shadow up until the 13th or so. I never really bring that up because I already throw so much astrology at you. But yeah, you're definitely going to a lot of things that you're reassessing in your life, and a lot of y'all are. It's just boom, you're making room for all these new things to come through. Now, when I talk about new things, you're good. I mean, you got the sun in your crown, you're good. The sun, very active this month, moving into your sign, moving into Gemini season. I love this. This is absolutely amazing. The sun is abundance, it's vitality, it's growth, it's optimism, it's victory, it's success. You've got it. You're going to be in a great headspace. Definitely, remember, let those things go that may be taking up too much headspace. You're going to feel, it's almost like you're going to feel all this warmth around you. You're going to feel that things are finally moving your way. And yes, I did use the word finally because Geminis have been going through it. It's not easy when you have a lot of 12th house activity. Okay. You're in your head a lot, right? So this is freeness. This is so much freeness. You got the King of Wands, okay? You got the King of Wands in the root of your spread. I mean, this is just think about sitting in this throne, all right? But remember, I said a lot of things are going to happen this month. It's just even for him, he's the only king that leans out of his throne. Like, he can't sit still. There's so much stimulation. He has so many passions that he just wants to go out there. He wants to mingle. He wants to help people with their passions. He wants to pursue his passion. There's just so much here, but the biggest thing is there's this element of transformation here. This element of transformation, death and rebirth, something transforming with your passions, and you feeling that now, feeling that you're finally sitting in this throne. Now, what I love about this is that the King of Wands is Leo. So this card is attributed to Leo, and Leo does rule your third house. You are the native ruler of the third house, okay, Gemini? So a lot of, again, just being social, especially when we move into, the Gemini season, very just interacting with other people and just, you're that social butterfly, but it's also like you're so quick-witted and so charming, and so many great things happening for you. And then you have the Six of Swords in your future. So again, this is definitely unrooty things. It seems like it's just going to happen. Six of Swords, moving forward, okay? You see my finger on the turbulent waters? Look at the direction they're going, all right? I mean, it's smooth sailing from this point forward in your future. So leaving that headspace, if you feel like you've been in a headspace, like too much going on up here, and you're Geminis, you're air signs, you're very analytical. You've got, I get it. So absolutely amazing. And this is even like in this spiritual way that I feel too. Just again, it's almost like this unburdening, like a release where things are just finally like you can think clearly. You're having these amazing conversations where things are rooting up from it, and you're moving into this better place because of all these new things coming through for you this month. I really, really love this for you. And this card is actually attributed to Aquarius too. And Aquarius does rule your ninth house. And remember, we do have Pluto in Aquarius. It's going to be very impactful this month with all these Beautiful aspects happening with Pluto, by the way. Beautiful aspects, but a lot of introspective energy because Pluto will be going retrograde at the beginning of the month. But even still, that is Pluto in Aquarius is your ninth house of spirituality, but it's also travel. It's also long distance travel. It's also publishing, broadcasting, education, learning new things. But in any case, you're moving forward. Things are bright, glowing for you. I love it. Gemini, let's get to your stuff. Gemini. If you like this reading, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, all that fun algorithm stuff. Leave comments. I want to hear from y'all. And I love you. Y'all are amazing. Y'all, this is your month. It's so exciting. Oh, it is so exciting. Oh my goodness. You are definitely going to feel, you can see that I am so energetic for you. I feel so much energy for you, but look at this. I can't even believe this. Okay, so get out of your head. Get out of your head. There's also going to be a little bit of, when the sun moves into Gemini, yes, that brings a lot more confidence too. And Pluto does have a little bit, has that ego, that swagger to it. So just remember, like, if there's going to be, there could be some, we do, and that one square that we have is Mercury square Pluto, coincidentally. So this is just saying that there could be a little bit of, again, for y'all, a little bit of inner conflict. So just really, really work with these energies. You've got so much happening for you, all right, that you're about to move into. You're moving into the luckiest year of the past 12 years. The other thing is definitely the way that you communicate and think about things. Again, not being too much in your headspace this month, okay? Work with these transformations. Work with everything that universe is going to happen, bringing for you. It's got to be really nice, all right? One of the reasons I say communication is the Five of Wands, another Leo card. That card is attributed to Leo as well. And so it is, again, your third house of communication and logic, thinking. So just it's that headspace. And it's something that may not even be worth your time. All right. Even this card, even though it's a challenge card, it's the least challenging, right? It's just kids swinging their wands in the air. So just keep that in mind. Now, the other thing is that you could be in a place that is a little bit competitive. I remember Mars is very active this month. Mars is in its domicile. And so with friends, there could be something there that if you're not seeing eye to eye with them about some things that are happening, just be cool. Be a cool rider, put on your pink jacket, whatever it is, grease to style it. All right. Grease to style it. But you're going to be fine. Just there may be some moments where you feel like, this friend and this friend, and why is this friend being like this? And just be cool, okay? Because this card is saying, hey, there needs to be one person. Just stands up and says, y'all, we need to get together. We need to see eye to eye. Maybe someone's got to say there's too many cooks in the kitchen, and then everything's going to be good, okay? But you're going to be fine because, again, it's the least challenging. Now, Ace of Pentacles. So when I say many new things are coming through, yes, not only did you get the Ace of Wands in the heart of your spread, you have the Ace of Pentacles in your external factors area, external influence. Like, you're good. You're fine. I mean, 2 aces. Come on. Gemini, this is big, and this is the biggest pentacle in the deck. There is this new path opening up for you. Literally, you see the golden pathway here. And the archway, all this Taurus energy, remember, very grounding. Taurus being an earth sign, but Pentacles are earthbound as well. So this is something rooting up in your life. Now, you also see it growing here with the wands. You're good. A lot of y'all may be getting new jobs. A lot of y'all may be getting something with money. Something is happening here. Money comes. You can think of money and wealth in terms of your physical world. Remember, this is your physical realm that Pentacles represent as well. So you could be getting something too. There could be something coming through that's really, really nice for you, and it's just the start of the beginning of something really special. Now, you also got the Queen of Wands. How big of a deal is this? Well, you tell me. You got the pair here, the King and the Queen. You're good. You're absolutely good. I want you to feel it. It's really interesting. The Queen of Wands is very charismatic. She's very social. She's very, she's that queen that everybody loves, but she can attract anything she wants. She has that charisma, that energy about her. You know how sometimes you just gravitate toward these people. You can feel their energy. Well, there you go. You've just got it right in your stuff. Okay. So it seems like that's your goal here, is to
be that person that has that influence. And even in an entrepreneurial sense, she is like the entrepreneur. Now, what makes this very interesting? What makes this very interesting is that the Queen of Wands is Aries, okay? Remember, North Node, Mars, all in Aries right now in your 11th house, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. Aries already has that entrepreneurial spirit to it. So again, a lot of progress and potential and forward momentum in terms of that, your passions, career, even, ideas that you have, but you just being in a place where you are that Gemini that everybody knows. And yeah, I love this for you. Kings and the queens, the difference, by the way, kings, their powers, their energies are more external, whereas the queens are more internal. Now, the other thing I'm going to point out to you is that you do see the sunflower in her hand, right? You see the sunflowers in her throne as well, okay? Those sunflowers literally appear in the sun card. Therefore, she has the full powers of the sun. And so this is showing me that you're going in that direction of, there was my dog, going in the direction of that vitality, that growth, that abundance, that things that you are manifesting, right? It just keep doing that. Keep doing that and avoid any sort of conflict. All right. And if there is any conflict, be diplomatic. Okay, because you did get the Five of Swords. All right. So again, there is a sense with the Five of Swords. There could be something that you may feel with the Nine of Swords here, and then also with the Five of Wands this month. There's going to be something where you may have to get to that point when this, again, let me just reiterate this because it's going to make more sense for you. With the sun moving into Gemini, that's very highly charged in your sign. Sun in Gemini is very social, very, again, a lot of mental stimulation, right? But swords, remember the mental suit, it's also communication. There is going to be a point where you may feel that, okay, I probably should put my swords down. All right. I want you to feel that energy of if there is any sort of conflict. Okay. Again, a lot of it can be internal. It can be this back and forth with all this highly productive Taurus, like so many planets in Taurus in your 12th house energy. And so it could be you just, oh my goodness, just in your head with a lot of different thoughts, a lot of different directions that you want to go. But lay those swords down and you're going to be fine because if you can see that he's got 3 swords, right? And he's also got this kind of like smug smirk on his face. If you're that person that's like combative and you're just like, hey, let's, come at me, bro. That kind of energy, you could be losing as much as these people feel, okay? The people here walking away from him. So just keep that in mind. And again, it can be someone else that's trying to like prod you, provoke you. There could be something there. Remember, you have Mars and Aries in your 11th house. So it could, again, be something in a social capacity, in a group capacity. Just be cool because this card at the end of the day is all about like self-respect, self-dignity, you knowing that you do not need to, you don't need to wield any swords. But Sun in Gemini, Jupiter in Gemini, you got Venus moving into Gemini, you're going to be on point. You're going to be on point. So just remember, just be cool if someone comes at you or you may be like, come at me, West Side Story style. I'm going to clarify this for you too, because it is your birthday season. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So you got the Page of Swords. It does look like, when you look at your entire spread here, it does look like it's going to be you. And when I say that, with the fact that you got the Nine of Swords in your challenge area, it could be you and having this confliction on do I put a lot of energy into this? Should I go after this person? Should I tell this person how I truly feel? Trust your intuition. Okay? Because it does look like you are, if you can be cool in that situation, and you got the Page of Swords, which is really great, so you can move forward in this new direction. Pages bring that fresh new energy, right? And so there is this enthusiasm now to just really, really, especially learning new things. Remember, you have so much new stuff happening for you this month. And that could be the thing. It could be maybe even new colleagues that you're working with now and just like, oh, it's my birthday season. You don't tell me to go to the water cooler, like whatever it is. But there is a lot of energy here. There's a lot of energy. And as you can see, a lot of new things. So you just may need to there may be some things going on up here where you're like, do I even want to think this way? Or do I even want to say these things? And it's not going to benefit anybody. No, I'm going to move past it. And then you're good. And you ready to move forward. Anyway, all right, let's break it down week by week. Now, the first week of May, Thursday, May 2nd, Pluto officially goes retrograde. So it's the first outer planet going retrograde until October 11th. Now, this is actually going to be nice because, Pluto does bring that intensity. So it kind of softens it, but it also allows you to take a step back and go within and just really, really identify those things that may have been intense for you, challenging for you, and really, explore that and move from it and reflect, because it's also really taking time to explore your shadow side too. All right. So a lot of it, again, with all this 12th house activity for you, a lot of it could be like deeply subconscious. But there is also, it could be, again, exploring those parts of you that you don't want other people to see, or that you're just like, I don't want to be this way, or even like facing fears that you have. So it is a good time this month to really be honest with yourself and face those things. Okay. Because again, I'm only harping on that because you have these, so you may feel some of that intensity. It will be softened, but just remember, Pluto is all about regeneration. So use this to your advantage, okay? It's all about being authentic, being your authentic self. Now, on Friday, May 3rd, oh, wow, this is when Mars exalts Pluto, okay? So you can see already from the get-go of this month, like, boom, new beginnings, new things happening right away. Mars and Pluto are such powerful planets that they're getting together, and they're just like, ooh, it's just, this is nothing can stop me now energy. This is fearless energy. This is go big or go home energy. This is really nice. Okay. This is Billy Elliot. Did you see that movie? Billy Elliot, the scene when the dad comes in, when he's dancing in the gym and he pauses for a second, but then he just dances his heart out. That's Mars exiling Pluto. I want you to use this, okay? I want you to use this because remember, this is both your spirituality. Mars just moved into his domicile in Aries, and your 11th house, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. Use this. Absolutely love this. Very goal-oriented, okay? Now, Mars exiling Pluto, once a year aspect, once a year. Take advantage of this, okay? Now, Monday, May 6th, the sun's exiling Saturn. Now, Saturn, all about hard knocks, responsibility, working hard. This is when the sun gives it a little playful slap on the behind, okay? Like a sports team or whatever. It's very, very nice. Okay, we're talking about Saturn here, a malefic planet, but its sextile with the sun is very, very harmonious. And remember, Saturn is in your 10th house of career. So there's this sense of feeling progress. There's a sense of, even being recognized around this time, or even feeling like you're getting support. A lot of support from like really big authority figures. The sun also represents the father, right? Like the moon, the mother. So you can work that out, but just know that you're blessed around this time. And this is the only time this aspect will happen this year. Okay. So once again, you see these rare once a year aspects. Now on Tuesday, we've got the new moon in Taurus. This is going to be very subtle for you, even though there's this huge charge with Venus, Jupiter, Uranus, and the sun, and this new moon, all in Taurus. Remember, this is just such a big concentration of energy in your 12th house. So this could be actually around the time where you may feel a little bit of this energy going within, because it is your 12th house, the subconscious. But again, this is a new moon. And so there's that sense of unrooting anything from the subconscious, or things happening behind the scenes for you. There's this, in Taurus. So it's all about comfort and, stability, finances as well. You could feel a lot of new things come out of this new moon, but it is a lot of exciting opportunities. Now, this new moon is very harmonious linked to Saturn. So again, you could feel something around career around this time. So let's see what's going on for you. Oh my goodness, so much, Gemini. Let's see what's going on for you for the first week of May. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. You got the Eight of Wands. This is amazing. You can see the wands. There's a lot of movement here. Okay. Remember, wands are very invigorating, very lively. You already got the Ace of Wands and the heart of your spread. Now you've got the Eight of Wands, which is just whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Things are happening for you. Okay. A lot of movement here. This is you even moving toward everything that you want, all your passions. But there's this sense of like, something's about to land for you too. There's a lot of things aligning for you. In fact, the wands, look at them completely aligned as they zip through the sky. This is really amazing. Now, it could even be with new partnerships as well. Remember, wands. This card is attributed to Sagittarius, by the way. And so remember, Sagittarius does rule your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So there could be something there, whether career, whether love, but there is something boom, 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 happening really fast. Again, a lot of movement, a lot of progress, a lot of just things aligning. Now, second week, you know what's really interesting? I'm going to kick it off on Sunday the 12th. That is Mother's Day. The moon will be in Cancer while Venus is in Taurus. Hello, both in their like this is going to be a great Sunday, okay? If you're here for that. Now, Monday, the 13th, May 13th, the Sun conjuncting Uranus, a once-a-year aspect. So another aspect that only happens once a year that happens to be in May. This is when you could definitely get very surprising, unexpected news around this time. You could have this brilliant, ideas, burst of intuition, even like deeply intuitive moments around this time. Remember, Uranus is in Taurus in your 12th house of intuition, but there is a sense of breakthrough here that I really like. And there is that sense of like rebellious energy, but in a really fun way. Remember, Uranus has that rebellious energy and it's conjuncting the Sun. So it's almost like, it's almost like Sarah Jessica Parker in Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Did you see that maybe that 80s movie where her parents were like, you're definitely not going to go to the dance contest. And she sneaks out of the house to go to the dance contest and she wins. Okay. That's Sun conjuncting Uranus. I love this for you. Now, on the same day, Venus will sextile Saturn. So do you see how it really amplifies this? It really amplifies this day. Venus sextiling Saturn. Oh my goodness. In it for the long haul. Commitment, energy, love and relationships. But again, it's sextiling Saturn. So for a lot of y'all, it could be career related. There is something here. It is also a great time for business as well. If you are thinking of starting something new, if you're here for work, I absolutely love this energy. I love this energy. Now, Wednesday, Mercury will move into Taurus. We're going to talk about this more in the weekly reading, but this is definitely more like pragmatic thinking, logical. This is a lot more grounded than, Mercury being in Aries. But again, we'll talk about this in the weekly reading. Friday, May 17th. Now we're moving on to the only major square of the month, Mercury squaring Pluto. Now, this is two fixed signs here, Mercury being in Taurus and then Pluto being in Aquarius. So again, this is where you just may feel that a conversation could get really intense, or you could be just really, really deeply introspective. Okay? Just keep that in mind. This could be a day, just you keep an eye open. Use this to your advantage. Again, we'll talk about this in the weekly reading, but use this to your advantage where any sort of conversation, just learn from it, okay? Learn from anything that's happening around this time and use it to boost your spirituality, all right? Remember Pluto and Aquarius in your 9th house of spirituality. Now, Saturday, the 18th, we get to the best day of 2024, the Sun conjuncting Jupiter. This is the luckiest day of the year. This is optimism, happiness. This is enthusiasm, confidence, everything. This is growth, expansion, luck. You are definitely going to feel this. Absolutely amazing. The same day, Venus will conjunct Uranus. So again, This is so nice. This is like that right place, right time kind of aspect, with Uranus, all about surprises. So yeah, you could be reaching for the Lucky Charms in the cereal aisle at, Walmart at the same time that your soulmate is. You didn't see it. You're like, whoa, I wanted that as the last box. Y'all, it's a sliding doors moment. This day is absolutely amazing. Remember, Venus is all about love, relationships, money as well. Okay. Money as well. Creativity. Love this. Love this. Absolutely love this. Next time this is going to happen is July 4th, 2025. So you see, again, another rare aspect happening this year. On Sunday, absolutely love this. Sun sextiling Neptune. This is really great. Spiritual energy. This is, again, something that's only happening this year. It's not happening again until 2025. Huge. This is when you could feel like truly compassionate around anybody. Like, this is like, I got your back, you got my back energy. I absolutely love this, but it's also highly intuitive energy, highly intuitive, highly spiritual, really artsy, really really into the arts around this time. I love it. It's very inspiring. That's what it is. And again, we'll talk more about all of these major aspects crammed in the second week of May. Let's see what's going on for you, Gemini, for you in this second week of May. And you got the Hierophant. I'm not surprised. This is very interesting because the Hierophant is Taurus. All right. So all of this is happening before we officially move into Gemini season. We're still in Taurus season for the second week. So this is you. Remember, I said a lot of these aspects are like spirituality, intuition. He is a connector between the divine, or physical realm. A lot of wisdom in this card, deep sacred knowledge. Again, you have that inside you. It seems like you're really going to feel empowered this week, and you may be in a place where you are that influential person. Like, people are going to start, remember, your people are gravitating toward you. All right. So he does have that major influence. Okay. Absolutely. I mean, this is really great. This is absolutely amazing. And I feel like you're just going to have a burst of intuitive energy. Really, really nice. Now, third week. Oh, did you see that flip over? The second that I said that. All right. That's a sign. We'll take it. You got the Empress. So we're just going to use that as a clarifier with the Hierophant. The Empress, as you know, is everything. The Empress is everything. It's abundance. It's love. It's it's unconditional. It's love. It's being in touch with your superconscious, divine feminine here. You even see the symbol of Venus in the stone-shaped heart. Very interesting. Remember, Venus moving into your sign. Really, really great. It seems like, some of y'all maybe having babies. Congratulations. Some of y'all may be having babies, or someone in your family. Okay, well, that's cool. I love it. Congratulations. Now, week 3. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that this just happened the week that the sun moves into your sign. So happy birthday, Gemini. I'm very excited for you. We'll talk about the sun in Gemini. It's very creative energy. It's very curious energy. You could see, especially when Jupiter moves into your sign, a lot of opportunities coming in twos. I don't know if you've ever recognized that when you had Jupiter in your sign, sun in your sign, but you are the twin. It's very interesting. But okay, so Wednesday, May 22nd. I know I can ramble. Sun trining Pluto. Oh wow. You've got to take advantage of this day. Oh my goodness. The sun is in your sign at this point, and Pluto is in Aquarius. So that's 2 air signs here. So we're getting a lot of this air energy, all of this mentally stimulated, but also very future forward thinking. Now, this is just, I can't even, this is major empowerment. This is just, your spirituality really heightened at this point. You really being in touch with your intuition, but also there could be something with education here, higher learning. There's something here that's really, there's this depth that you could be exploring. It's almost like the sun. Think about like a flashlight, like shining a flashlight into like this beautiful well and seeing things. Or maybe think about the Goonies and the treasure ship. Okay. Discovering that treasure ship. That's what the sun trining Pluto is. This is powerful. This is you feeling very empowered. A lot of, especially with relationships, and in, relationships, again, with authorities, with Pluto at play here and the sun here as well. But just think, you're just this inner transformation, just you shining now. Really, really, really love this. Now, on Thursday, the May 23rd, this is the big day, the full moon in Sagittarius. Remember, this is your 7th house, partnerships and relationships. I love this full moon. It's very optimistic. This is the day that Venus moves into your sign, okay? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So you see at this point, you have the sun, Jupiter, and Venus in your sign. Now, Venus moving into your sign, big thing. We'll talk about that later, but this is, oh my gosh, so amazing for you. The same day, Venus conjuncting Jupiter. Again, this arguably the second luckiest day of the year. Just so happens to be this month, all right? Now, these are the two benefic planets, like I said, getting together, and they're just like, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do for Geminis here? This is just so amazing. So this is going to be really interesting. Venus is actually it's like on the well, you know what, we'll talk about it later, but just know that things are happening. Venus is going to sextile Neptune as well. Jupiter will also sextile Neptune. Again, this is an aspect that hasn't happened since 2020. This is just that burst to spirituality. This is definitely a lot of travel related stuff for y'all too, could be happening around this time. But Jupiter sextiling Neptune is like faith and, this sense of harmony and good fortune. I really, and just again, this optimistic manifesting your dreams, a lot of spiritual energy. Okay. Again, I will go more in depth. I know that this is long. I'll go more in depth in your weekly reading. Now, Saturday is when Jupiter moves into Gemini. Wait, did I already say that? So anyway, I may have already said that Jupiter already moved into your sign. It didn't. It's moving into your sign this day. This is the big day. Jupiter moves into your sign. I am actually doing your reading while Mercury's still retrograde. So Jupiter is going to be in your sign from May 25th until June 2025. So again, one full year. This is the first time in 12 years. This is a big day for you. This is an absolutely big day for you. This is when you, like I said, your world is going to start expanding. Jupiter's all about expansion, good luck, prosperity, good fortune. This is you. Even just having that mental stimulation, being very social, and being creative in terms of new ideas, reaching your goals, creating new goals as well. A lot of curiosity, energy, like I said, just absolutely amazing. So at this point, you have the sun, Venus, and Jupiter in your sign. Just remember, and just Mercury is about to join your sign too. Same day on Saturday, the day that Jupiter moves into Gemini, you have Venus trining Pluto. Ooh, there's that intensity that I talked about earlier with relationships, with passion. This is absolutely amazing. Very fun, loving, a lot of intimacy here too. Remember, I said that sexual energy if you're here for that. Anyway, this is a big week for you. This is a big week. The third week is a big week, Gemini. Let's see what's going on for you for the third week of May. You're good. King of Pentacles coming after the Empress is just insane here. You're the richest king. I mean, listen, you got the sun, Jupiter, and Venus moving into your sign. There's so much happening for you. You're going to start feeling shifts, okay? And you see that not only is he the richest king, look at all that abundance. Look at all that harvest. Look at him owning his wealth. Now, the reason why this is so insane coming after the Empress, which you did see flip over, okay? That was the universe saying, hey, I got you. You got the only two cards where they hold the golden scepter. The golden scepter that creates all this abundance and success and makes things grow. Everything these two people touch turns to gold. You're good. You just don't even, I mean, come on. That's a big sign. Gemini, I mean, that's wealth, that's abundance, that's everything. That's a lot of practicality too. I love that. He's a big protector too. Like, I love this energy for you with the Empress here, who's all about comfort and abundance. And ooh, love this. Now, May. Last week of May. What is going on with me? Mercury. So speaking of Mercury, on May 27th, Mercury will sextile Saturn. So the two big aspects happening in the fourth week of May are Mercury aspects. And so May 27th, that's Monday, Mercury will sextile Saturn. This is really great. This is you having conversations, being very social, having conversations that have legs to it, things that sustain, things that are important, things that, remember, Saturn is that long-term energy. So there could be something here with career for sure. Remember Saturn being in Pisces, but also creating some memories around this time could be really great. Researching things for your future. I love this. I love this. Now on Thursday, May 30th, Mercury conjuncting Uranus. Oh my goodness. Absolutely amazing. I 1000% love you. Well, yeah, I 1000% love you. I love this aspect too. This is when you could have really big breakthrough. All right. Remember, Uranus is all about breakthroughs, the unexpected. You could get exciting news around this time. You could hear exciting news. You could give exciting news. I mean, this is just really, really, really absolutely nice. And again, another aspect that's once a year. So this is the only time Mercury will conjunct Uranus this year. So let's see what's going on for you, Gemini, for the last week of May. And there you go. You're everything that you're good. You're good. You got justice. You're absolutely good here. You're getting everything that you deserve. You're catching in your karma points. Everything's balancing out for you. If you've had, you're gonna have some moments questioning some things, maybe some questions on like, am I doing the right thing? Yeah, you're gonna know. You're gonna know. All right, and everything again. This is that card where it's like, sure, actions have consequences, but I want you to know that inaction have consequences too. So remember, always be trusting your intuition, being the better version of yourself and taking action toward your goals and the things that you want and being grateful for everything that you have in your life. And, the judge does hold this scale here. And this is just absolutely amazing that you got justice in your final outcome. Like, you're good. You're absolutely good. I mean, come on. This is really, really nice. You've got these two aces in very significant places in your spread. You're good. You're absolutely good. Gemini, I'm very excited for you. Very excited for you. So let's, if you like this reading, it would be great. If you like, subscribe, leave comments. Let me know. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on. Happy birthday. Very, very, very excited for you. And if you like this reading, it would be great. If you like, did I already say that? Oh my goodness. This is what happens when Mercury's retrograde, when I do the monthly spreads, monthly readings. But next week, we will talk more about a lot of these aspects. I know I just touched upon them, but these are really big, serious, powerful aspects that are happening. So I'll see you next week. Thanks so much, Gemini. Y'all are amazing. All right, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.